From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Seattle Mariners. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, STL-M.Gore. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. That one out to right. He makes the grab. One down. Take a look at the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Luis Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's in there, and it's 0-1. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in safely. There's the strike. Man at first, one away. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Another solid power season. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one at the knees for a strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman, and they take care of Stanton for the out. That's out number 3. The Cards leave one. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, McKenzie Gore. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Clips the outside corner. and it's 1-1.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that skips into dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Get out of town. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 50 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ramirez down to first with it. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Max Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Cardinals 0. New inning getting started. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. DeGrom back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. There's a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the Cardinal DH, Spencer Torkelson, with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Two outs. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. Back in Seattle, Kike Hernandez at the plate. Hernandez with a homer in his last game. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Tyler Heineman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch swinging.
The great players find a way to come through in the clutch, Boo. Think about this. 10 different players hit at least 11 walk-off homers in their career, and 9 of them are in the Hall of Fame. If he keeps it up long enough, he just may join them.
Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. To first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's David Fletcher. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Just missing there. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Dylan Beavers next up for the Cardinals. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Tying run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one down the line, and it gets by him. Now 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
1-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That's to 3rd. Slinging it to 1st in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. That one almost got him.
1 ball, no strike.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. And takes low for ball 1. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to 1st. And they take care of Stanton for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. And that's fouled off. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Stanton is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the ground to 3rd, and that's just foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he won around. Spencer Horwitz next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Spencer Torkelson next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. Ball 1. Horowitz stands at first with 1 out.
2-0.
In the dirt.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2-1 now. And misses inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Agustin Ramirez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Beavers, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Bogarts in the box now, takes strike 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Fought off foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Trout.
The designated hitter, Mike Trout.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's down and away. That one off the mark, and now it's 3-2. Center field, Beavers settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Max Muncy. The other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one to first. Handles, throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. Here's Kike Hernandez. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And that one is inside ball 1. They say you win.
1-2.
That one ripped. And it goes just foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that skips into dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Tyler Heineman. Base knock center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Fletcher in the box now. Takes strike 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 3-2.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael A. Taylor up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And foul ball. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Backed off the plate that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Taylor at second with 2 down. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. DeGrom back to work. That one drifts inside.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. First and second here, no outs. And that one missing low.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's Kyle Tucker. There's the strike. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Turner over to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Time called. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Jacob Junis getting ready to go. Hernandez also throwing. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Trout stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top. New pitcher for the Mariners, number 49.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Almost got him.
Nope, that's away.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Up the middle. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now here's the DH, Spencer Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Torkelson in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The M's trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And now 2-2. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman. St. Louis goes down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Foul ball. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Horowitz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Beavers. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Brooks Raley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First pitch misses. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bogarts, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Acuna in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one just misses. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And downstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Brock Stewart on to pitch here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. This to third, Muncy. They take the force out number 3. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daysbel Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is even 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High fly ball out towards left center. Stanton sizes this one up, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Junis getting loose out there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The shortstop takes the ball. Now fly ball to right center. Beavers on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Kyle Tucker. New pitcher for the Mariners, JoJo Romero.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is downstairs. One ball, one strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez brings it in, and there's one away. Spencer Horwitz next up for the Cardinals.
The batter, the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson. A little bit low. And that is ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The Redbirds down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in the dirt. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals 2. Back in Seattle, and now Byron Buxton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hernandez back to work. Ball one, no strikes. one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 51st home run of the year. It's 5-2. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Daysbel Hernandez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Ground ball up the middle. Acuna. One gone at the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Hit weakly on the ground. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And there's the strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch is outside. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
3-1.
Called strike right there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That misses the zone. 2-1. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So back to the top of the order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Miller, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Beavers leads off first with one away.
Three ball, one strike.
In the dirt. And a foul ball. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Now only one out remaining.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
One ball, two strikes.
One strike away. That just misses. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. This one in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.